What is trust actually? And any successful person must do this. In this video, Simon Sinek explains what kind of environment can I provide to enable my employees to perform at their very best. If the other person feels heard, that is a sign that you are a good listener.
We all know that trust is important, but what is it really? So I'll give you an example. It's sort of one of my favorite examples of what a trusting team looks like. A bunch of years ago, I was in Vegas for a business trip, and they were very nice to put me up down the street at the Four Seasons. It's a beautiful hotel. The Four Seasons over here happens to have a coffee bar in the lobby. And so one afternoon, I went and bought myself a cup of coffee. And the barista working that day, named Noah, he was charming and funny and engaging, and I stood there for far too long talking to Noah. And as is my nature, I asked Noah, do you like your job? Without skipping a beat, Noah said, I love my job. Now, in my line of work, that's significant. Like is rational, right? I like the people, I like the work, I get paid well, I like my job. Love is emotional, it's a higher order connection. Like, do you love your wife? I like her a lot, right? It's different.
Right.
And Noah said, I love my job. So for me, I was like, oh, that's a higher order connection. This kid's emotionally connected to his job. So immediately I followed up and said, can you tell me specifically what the Four Seasons is doing that you would even say to me, I love my job? And again, he didn't skip a beat. He said, yeah, throughout the day, managers will walk past me and ask me how I'm doing, ask me if there's anything that I need to do my job better. Not just my manager, any manager. And then he said, I also work at another hotel. He says, and there the managers catch us when we're doing things wrong. He says, there the managers put pressure on us simply to make our numbers and perform. There I like to keep my head below the radar and just get through the day and collect my paycheck. Only at the Four Seasons, he said, do I feel, there's that word again, do I feel I can be myself? What I find so profound about that story is this is the exact same human being in two different companies, in two different leadership environments. And our experience of him will be profoundly different, not because of the person, but because of the place he works.
We all know that trust is crucial, but what exactly does it entail? We can all agree that trust is crucial if there is one thing. Success in both our personal and professional life depends on our ability to build trust. We will discuss the definition of trust and the reason why it's crucial for success before elaborating on why trust building is so crucial. A basic human need is for trust. It guarantees that workers are inspired to work hard, that they are content with their jobs, that they feel safe at work, and that they are ultimately content with their lives. Trust is a crucial element of a productive workplace, therefore, you should take note of it. Individuals who lack trust frequently struggle to emotionally connect with others, causing you to pass up chances to build enjoyable or long lasting connections that could improve your life. Someone will be a lot more willing to open up in ways that may not have before if you establish trust with them right way. Everyone engaged is happier and more pleased when there is trust between them. This helps people to be themselves and feel at ease when communicate.
I think one of the essential skills of being a good coach is listening. And this is a skill that is not taught in school. We don't learn it on home, unfortunately, and we don't learn it at work. Listening is not hearing the words that are spoken.
That's like my favorite quote that you say. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Listening is, I thought I was being original. The listening is not about hearing the words that are spoken. It's not being able to parrot back what somebody said to you. Listening is listening for meaning, right? You are a good listener. The test for being a good listener is if the other person feels heard, right?
Say that again.
Right?
Write that down.
So I mean, we've all had, we just take it out of the context of business, right? We've all had an argument or wanted to share our feelings with a friend or a loved one, right? Spouse, girlfriend, boyfriend. You're sitting on the couch and you say, something's bugging you, and you say, can I just tell you something that's bugging me? And they respond by trying to fix it. Or they respond by pointing out the facts that may or may not align with how you feel, right? Well, that's impossible because this is what happened. And what they're missing is you're not looking for them to compare the facts of what's being said. You just want to feel heard. You just want somebody to go, oh my God, that's really hard. Yeah, I hear it. I hear that. Thank you for sharing that with me. That must be difficult. Thank you. That's all I needed. Right?
I believe that listening is one of the most important skills for a coach to possess. Unfortunately, listening is not a skill that is taught in schools, and we also don't learn it at home or at work. When you tell someone what is bothering you while you are sitting on the couch with your partner, your girlfriend, or your boyfriend, they may try to repair it or they may just point out the facts, which may or may not agree with your feelings. Well, that's impossible because this is what actually occurred. And what they are missing is that you are not looking for them to verify the veracity of what's being said. Instead, you just want to feel heard and you just want someone to say, "Oh my God, that's really hard. Yeah, I hear it. I hear that. Thank you for sharing that with me. That must be difficult. Thank you." Because that's all you really need. We have all purchased homes, so we know how common it is when you move into your new house as a buyer to find a bottle of champagne in the refrigerator and a bouquet of flowers on the dining table that match the bouquets. It's just rude, but if you were listening while they were looking at all those homes and they saw this one little room that was too small to make a bedroom, it was just sort of a stupid little nook that nobody really understood why that room existed in the house. Every single time you go out with clients, they are telling you things, tales, waxing philosophic, and describing what they enjoy and don't like. The issue is that you are asking them if they want large windows. You listen to whether they enjoy the view, whether they have 2 cars and need 3 automobiles, or whatever it is. But you don't listen to the reasons why. You don't listen for the meaning. Those are the small comments you want to make to help someone feel seen and heard. Show passion. Do everything you can out of love. Why do anything if you don't love it? We are doing ourselves a disservice if we pursue vacations or remain in positions that aren't truly our passions. It's comparable to the IT consultant who ardently desired to take the lead vocal position in a band. I have previously talked on love and careers, and I believe the lesson to be learned from this is that if you truly do what you want to do, you will be more creative, motivated, tuned in, and much more likely to be extremely financially and personally prosperous. Hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. For more videos like these, and subscribe.